there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Ladder Report. Today, I think we might be in the 1800s. We are 1805 in the 1800s. Can we finish the week in the 1800s? I don't know. This is a lot of pressure. Again, this is the highest I've ever been in Battle Spot. I'm having a great time. I like the plays we're seeing. So right here, guys, these teams you're seeing, this is the stuff right here. You know, something you see here is good. You know, take note. All that stuff you see in the 15 and 1600s. Don't pay as much attention to that. Pay attention to these things, because these are the teams that are at the top of the ladder. Anyways, we've got NICOLE Star, with Arcanine, Gastrodon, Porygon 2, Tapu Lele, Magnezone, and the Celesteela. So, Gastrodon. Hate that thing. Snorlax can be good here. So I think things that have to come. Aurora Veil's nice. Snorlax has to come. If he leaves Gastrodon, we can freeze dry it with the Ninetales. Snorlax just has to come because it's good against everything and Trick Room. Porygon's a pain in the butt. Tapu Fini pretty much has to come here. And I think Marowak has to come here as well. The Tapu Lele is a problem, so Tapu Lele is the only reason I want to bring Arcanine. Do I even want to bring Ninetales? I think I have to. Gastrodon's a problem, so I want Ninetales. I could bring Metagross too. That's not too great. I'll leave Tapu Fini. I will bring Marowak. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I think I'll bring Snorlax. Oh, this is such an awkward matchup. Such an awkward matchup. But if he gets up Trick Room, Marowak kind of negates. If it's a Choice Specs Magnezone and it locks itself into an electric type move, then Marowak is great. If it Trick Room, Magnezone's probably gonna have Hidden Power Ground. Porygon 2 Celesteela. Okay, so God, what a bad lead on my part. Yeah, Arcanine lead here would have been fantastic. That would have been so good. I almost want a Muddy Water here. Attack Raise, that's good. I almost want a Muddy Water here. I kind of want to... I want the Aurora Veil. What else is Ninetales good for? Just the Gastrodon. I kind of want the Aurora Veil. I do, I really do. And then do I want to switch into... I don't really need Tapu Fini right now. I'll switch into Marowak, I think. Yeah, you're not going to Shadow Ball with Tapu Fini, right? In case you go for a, you know, a Thunderbolt for whatever reason. Ice Beam is... Okay, Aurora Veil's nice here. He doesn't protect with either. Might be going for a Heavy Slam into the Tapu Fini or into the Ninetales. I could see that. Heavy Slam. I think he's going for a Trick Room here. That's okay. We get our Aurora Veil up, which is the most important thing. And we're going to get Tapu Fini in here, which is super nice. Or maybe I want Snorlax. Because there is a Gastrodon possibility. Is the Celesteela going to protect here? I don't know. Here's Leftovers. If the Gastrodon comes in, I really want... You might have Shadow Ball, which would be bad. If Gastrodon comes in, I really want Snorlax in here. I'm gonna make a kind... Do I want to Flare Blitz? Is that too obvious? I don't think the Porygon 2 is gonna do too much. I do have the Aurora Veil, so I could take a Shadow Ball if I had to. I don't want to. I can't let the Celesteela just do whatever. But he might switch it out into Gastrodon. Celesteela protects. Okay, that's fine. What? Is the Porygon just going after the Ninetales? Try attack. Okay. Well, that'll do an okay amount. We're not going to get, like, burned or anything. Okay, so here my play. I'm going to Curse, and I'm going to Flare Blitz into the Celesteela. If he stays in, we knock it out. If he switches into Gastrodon, I should be able to knock it out with a Return. A +1 return will be good. So here we curse. The Porygons aren't really doing a whole lot. And I will Flare Blitz into the Celesteela. This guy, oof. Sorry, Nicole, sorry. You know what? It's Nicole. Maybe I'll just start saying she. I don't know who it is, but I'll say she. So a Shadow Bone there would have been better. Shadow Bone there would have been much better. We should still do an okay amount. A double there would have been nice, but, you know, we can't be toxic. So I guess I could have made a hard read, but I didn't want to. I guess that wasn't really a hard read. That was kind of obvious. I should have capitalized on that. Still, a return will knock it out. An Ice Beam, though, into a Trick Room. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. That's actually, that's a weird play. What's the Gastrodon gonna do? Z stockpile? Actually, that's not good. That could be bad. Do I want Tapu Fini in here? I don't want to lose Marowak. I cannot lose Marowak. You know what? I'll return the Gastrodon just in case it wants to get cheeky. Tapu Fini is a pretty safe switch in here. I still need Marowak for the Celesteela. Like, that's absolutely... I need that. The Gastrodon can't Toxic. I'm not sure what it can do. It can Scald, but it won't burn. I don't know what really it's going to do. He might switch it right back out, honestly. Which wouldn't be a bad play. Yeah, he does switch it right back out. Okay. Celesteela. Okay. Try attack into... He really does not like my Snorlax, does he? This won't do that much. So here, you know what I'm going to do here? Because I'm not too threatened by Celesteela, really. He could Leech Seed into... He could Leech Seed into Snorlax, which would be bad. That would be bad. Is it more important? Or does he just protect here? I think a return Moonblast is probably the better play. Into the Porygon too. I think that'll take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. If he has Arcanine, if he switches in Arcanine for Celesteela, this is a terrible play. I don't think he wants a Trick Room though, because I've got a -1 Snorlax. And the Celesteela could protect Snorlax and go for like a switch into Marowak, but he could punish that. I really think Celesteela protects here. I really do. If he goes for a Leech Seed, it's not great, but if Porygon stays in, it should get knocked out. If he switches in for anything else, it's gonna probably get knocked out. He withdraws. Perfect. Going for Gastrodon. Yeah, he thought I was gonna Water Move into the Celesteela, but I didn't. So this works out very nicely. Yeah, this will knock out the Porygon. Unless he recovers. No, he goes for a Tri-Attack. That's into Snorlax. This is even better. That's even better. That's so good for us. Because now his Trick Room is gone. His Trick Room mode is gone. We'll knock out that. We can knock out the Gastrodon next turn. He could bring in the Arcanine, which would be bad. Aurora wears off. I don't see what he could bring in that could knock out both of our Pokemon. Tapu Lele. Oh. Well, that's not good. I can't get Z moved. Can I handle the Celesteela without Marowak? I don't think so. There's a Psychic Z move will knock out... I think Snorlax is the bigger target here for you. Right? Right? I want to Moonblast the Gastrodon, honestly. Tapu Lele is a bit of a problem. Yeah, he might Z move. You have to Z move into Snorlax, honestly. Like, it's too much of a threat. It's too much of a threat. If he goes into the Tapu Fini, then you know what? You played me. You played me, son. Shattered Psyche, yeah. So we predicted that right, but is it into the Snorlax? Come on, please be into the Snorlax. No! That's so bad. I don't know if that crit mattered. It might have, honestly. Okay, so here, we will get a Aurora Veil up, which is nice. Which means Snorlax will be able to take whatever. The only thing we risk is a Toxic. Aurora Veil, I think, is more important than knocking out the Gastrodon. Yeah, because we have to get rid of the Tapu Lele. And we need Marowak for the Celesteela. I think this is more important. If he protects Tapu Lele, fine. We'll get the Aurora Veil up, and we'll be able to handle... A Shadow Bone will take out the Gastrodon, too. Like, we're very offensive Marowak. Nicole is playing this very well. Oh, man. Like not Psychic Z moving into Snorlax was such a good play. Like she made such a good play there. That was a really good play. Again, I don't know if the crit mattered, though. He does protect the Tapu Lele, which is annoying. He's gonna knock out my... It's kind of obvious. But we do... I mean, it's not like we wasted a turn. Unless he's trying to Toxic the Scald. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, if we had knocked out Gastrodon there, we would have been in such a good position. Damage calc. How do I still win this? That's the question. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out after the fact. Just protected. We can't afford to lose Marowak. Yeah, okay. If he switches into the Celesteela, I think we have to attack here into... We have to attack her into Lele. We have to return the Lele, protect Marowak. He can easily switch into Celesteela, but I cannot let Marowak get knocked out by a Scald. That'd be so bad. Because the Tapu Lele is a problem. Gastrodon could Toxic Snorlax, and that's probably their best play. I'm just making a read here. Ugh, I should have Shadow Boned in. Yep. That was so obvious. And now you Toxic into... Well, if they Scald into Marowak, then we're fine. That was such a good play. We're getting read like a book. Because you punish that so hard. Will another one take out the Celeste? Another return? Probably not. I don't care that much for the Celesteela, honestly. I'm going to Shadow Bone the Gastrodon. I'm going to Shadow Bone the Gastrodon. And I will return into the Celesteela in case she wants to switch out again. The Shadow Bone should take out the Gastrodon, and we will outspeed. A Leech Seed could be bad here, but I gotta... Okay, so that's good. Protect. I need this to knock out the Gastrodon, by the way. Cool. A Curse there actually would have been nice. But in case she wanted to leech seed, I needed to get that damage. The question here is, does the Tapu Lele protect? And do I care? I think here I have to double into the Tapu Lele. Will a Psychic take out... Will a Psychic take out my Snorlax? At this range, yes it will. I think we have to double into the Tapu Lele here. But then the Celesteela will... Yeah, the Celesteela's gonna... The Celesteela hits a Leech Seed, we lose this. 50-50. Does the Tapu Lele protect? I can't afford to let it attack here. That's the thing. Yeah, I can't afford to let it attack. I'm not going to lose on a stupid play. Okay, Psychics. Good. Into who? And then a Leech Seed on the Marowak. So I could have... Yes! Yes, Snorlax! If I protected Marowak there, and she had knocked out the Snorlax, that would have been bad. How much damage is Toxic doing? I think I might have to... I'm gonna have to curse here, aren't I? No, we lost. No, we lost, unfortunately. I think they go for a Protect. I have to assume she's gonna Protect, and I have to curse here. That's the only way I win. If I protected Marowak there, we would have been good, but unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna lose this one. Okay. So I had to crit there. That's a 50-50. Do I attack? Because I thought, you know, they might want to protect. Go for that, the extra turn of Toxic. But they didn't, so we end up losing this one. Which is a little unfortunate. What you gonna do when they come for you? Celesteela's a problem. I had to take it out. The thing is there, because she didn't bring Magnezone, Arcanine was the better choice there, for sure. Arcanine was a much better choice there. Because we can OHKO the Tapu Lele. Easy. Easy money. So, good game to Nicole. Unfortunately, we get out of the 1800s, which I'm not happy about. But hopefully we can win the next one. And that was a super long battle, actually. So, yeah, I'm not going to do a second one, because that was a pretty long one. So, I'm sorry, guys, that I'm not doing a second battle today. But it was a really long battle. Lots to be learned from that. We kind of played into their game the entire time. And, you know, it didn't work out. I think maybe at the end there it would have been better to just go for the Protect with Marowak. But I thought that was too obvious. And I thought it was better just to, like, you know, attack with both, knock out the Snorlax. But I guess it makes more sense that, you know, we should have assumed that she was going to go for the Marowak, because it's the only thing that could take out the Celesteela. But the thing is, like, if you Psychic into Snorlax, and then I take out your Tapu Lele, it's like, or like if you Psychic into Snorlax, you take it out, and I take out your Tapu Lele with the Shadow Bone. I guess you can't 1v1 me, so that's why she did that. Yeah, alright, well. The other question I want to know, because the real reason that whole thing happened was because of the Tapu Fini. And we got knocked out by a critical hit Z thingy. Oh, what is it? Psyche MZ? So I'll take this time, since we're not doing another battle, I'll take this little bit of time to just figure out what happened there. Where are the Z... Yeah, Z Psychic. Okay, check this out. So okay, actually, there was no reason for us to lose that game. Let me tell you why, okay? A modest max special attack Shattered Psyche, the Z move from Tapu Lele on our Tapu Fini, does at most 84%. And we were at, I believe, full health. Or close to it. So, like, average of 79%. Average of less than 76%. So, about 3/4 of our health would be average damage on that, if it's modest. If you're running the Psychic Z move, it's probably not modest, it's probably going to be timid. So, let's see timid. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. So check this out. Crit mattered so much. Because even with the crit, it's still not a guaranteed knockout. So, and we had the Aurora Veil up. So there was no way we were going to lose that. Actually, I don't know if we did, but even if we didn't, it doesn't matter. So that crit made all the difference. I think we had Aurora Velvet, but yeah, because if that crit doesn't happen, we knock out the Gastrodon on that turn. We don't have to worry about it with our Arcanine. We have 3 things that can OHKO, or 2 things that can OHKO the Tapu Lele. I can switch out the Tapu Fini so that I can then Scald the Celesteela, and Choice Spec Scalds do a lot of damage. Like, still, if I capitalized on a few better plays, on a few of those turns on those obvious switches, I mean, they were like obvious, they're kind of like 50-50s, but if I capitalized on those, it wouldn't even mattered. But that crit bailed her out. Basically, as soon as that crit happened, we were kind of playing from behind, whereas the rest of the game before that, we were kind of playing ahead. Like, first turn or second turn, we doubled into the, we get that curse up, and then next turn we doubled into the Porygon as the Celesteela switched out. Like, that was a good play. That was a good, it was not really a prediction, but it was a good play to make. And then, so we were ahead after that, and literally, you know, the only reason we got behind was because of that crit. So, here's the thing. First part of that game, that was good. The second half of that game after that crit was a little less, it was not as good as it should have been. I should have played a little bit better then, and we still could have won. We still almost did. It came down to 50-50s, which is annoying. But we just learn from it, and we keep moving. So, either way, you can't help crits. Even in my opinion, I don't care about freezes. I don't care about flinches. I care more about crits, because crits is something you literally can't control. It's just random. There's no. The only argument against that is, well, if you outspeed your opponents and knock them out, then crits aren't ever a problem. Well, you know, that's kind of a stupid way to think about it, because, like, you want to outspeed everything, cool. You're probably not that bulky, and that's a problem. So, really, you know, I'll take everything else. I'll take flinches, I'll take paralysis and stuff, as long as we can get rid of crits. So anyways, sorry about that little rant. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And hopefully tomorrow, Friday, we can finish the week in the 1800s, because I've tasted the land of paradise that is the 1800s, and I wanna be in there. So I hope to see you back tomorrow.